It was some time until my brother moved out to live in the city. I was then given the option to stay in my room or move to the front bedroom. After hearing that horrifying scream, I instantly chose to move to the front of the house. But it wouldn't take long before my silent nights became more than active. It started with soft footsteps wandering outside my bedroom door. At first, I thought it was my younger sister wandering the house before she was taken back to bed. Paying no mind to the footsteps, it was then that I started to hear someone messing with the doorknob. It was faint, like someone was trying their best to keep quiet as they opened the door. But the doorknob was already old and would squeak when being used. Thinking it was my sister, I locked the door, then told her to go back to bed. Night after night, I would hear the same footsteps, followed by the doorknob moving. Becoming annoyed with the nightly routine, I told my sister to stop trying to get into my room. She swore that she never went to that side of the house, let alone tried to enter my room. Being young, I thought she was lying, so I didn't fully believe her. Even knowing she would do it again, I did my best to sleep through the noise. Several days later, I started to feel the blanket move around my feet. I was known to kick the blanket away from me, then wake up to find it on the floor after being cold. So I learned how to wake up and recover myself. This would go on for a few weeks before I had a terrifying encounter. Waking in the middle of the night, I pulled the blanket back onto me. Laying my hand next to my head, I tried to go back to sleep. Entering the phase between being asleep and being awake, a strange warmth pressed against my open hand. It was such a strong force, it felt like someone was putting all their weight on my hand. Turning my head, I opened my eyes. Laying next to me was a floating head hovering next to my bed and a white blob covering my hand. I was too frozen to do anything besides stare directly into its solid white eyes. We stared at each other until it opened its mouth. Rolling its eyes into its head, it turned away to face the wall. Breaking eye contact, I finally felt my heart racing inside my neck. Taking a deep breath, I looked at the door. Before I could scream for help, the world went dark. What only felt like a second of emptiness, I opened my eyes, my heart still racing from the encounter. It was then that I discovered I had slept for over 12 hours, which was not normal for me at the time. From then on, every night had a different kind of physical contact, ranging from tapping something on my bed to nudging a part of my body. I endured the nightly phenomenon. Only living in that room for a short time, I decided I would rather take my chances with those evil screams.